The two people in this relationship can really make this work long term if they step into their Emperor and High Priestess energy respectively. So I wanted to look more at each of the two people. So first we're going to talk about the other person. I don't know why. Normally I talk about you first, but I pulled cards on them first. So we're going to look at them and then we're going to talk about you in this part. So I see for them their energy coming out as the Knight of Stars crossed, and then the Star card, and then the Ten of Stars. This is the energy of that they're showing in this relationship. So what I'm getting is that they really are trying to work on themselves in a lot of ways. They don't want to just be stuck in their old ways. That's why the Knight of Stars is crossed. They're really trying to let go of their old patterns, and that's about the Star card too. They're really trying to heal. They know that they need to let go of these old things, and we saw that before in part 2, how they needed to do this. Both of you do. The Ten of Crystals, the Death card, and the Five of Wands. Like this is their side of the street, essentially. They know that they have to they can't just do all the things that they did in past relationships. How they showed up before isn't as healed as they really need to be. And they really do see having this long-term future with you with the Ten of Stars. They want to build something on stable ground. So they know they need to let go of those past things in order to have like a fertile, stable ground with you and to build into long-term relationship energy. I also really do feel like these two people want to be parents, because the Emperor and the High Priestess, look at how they're both holding this, right? That can indicate a baby. So they really might want to, like, and even the Emperor is like the father of the deck. The High Priestess is very fertile too. And then with the Ten of Stars coming out, there are like these kids and you know, even a dog. So I do feel like the person on your mind, the person in this relationship with you, they do want to grow into something and like have a legacy together. On your side, I'm seeing the Tower card coming out for you first, then the World, and then the Six of Crystals. And it really matches up again so well with that Ten of Crystals, the Death card, and the Five of Wands that we saw in part 2. You're really trying to tear down the walls and all of the parts of you from the past that have been so much of what you went through and who you are and your identity in those ways. You really are trying to move on to something better and brighter with the Six of Crystals. Like, you're trying to get through these like difficult waters and right, like literally going from these really, really turbulent waters, and you're just like, no, like I'm going to get to a brighter place. That's where you're really trying to go. You also might have actually physically relocated, maybe related to this relationship or around the time of this relationship. Maybe you relocated recently, because there is some like travel involved here, and maybe that was part of your way of kind of like tearing down the tower fully for you too. But I just see that there's like, you knew that you had to kind of like burn it all down to be able to start something new, and you really want to have a better life going forward too. It's interesting though, I almost feel like the other person is more confident in your ability, the two of your like ability to have this long-term relationship than you are. I think you're more focused on just like, you know, no matter what, you want to get to a healthier place in your life, whether that's with this person or not. You feel a little bit more like focused on how safe you are in your world with the World card, and like you're the only one in it. And I feel like they care more about building together. So that might be something that you need to also kind of like check in on yourself with, because in order for this relationship to like really work, and if you do want to get to this Ten of Stars, I feel like you also need to allow them into your world, and you can't just constantly be rowing this boat with the Six of Crystals towards the shore by yourself. I think you also have to kind of look towards like, okay, yes, you don't want to repeat the pains of the past, but if you want to be in a relationship, then you also have to be like ready and choosing relationship energy. And that's how you can have the like balanced scales of the Justice card that was kind of the goal in part 2. So that's what I'm getting as far as these two people. But I was also getting a lot about certain dates coming forward. One date that was coming forward was 525. So maybe go back and look, or like the number 525 was coming forward. So maybe go back and look and see if something significant happened for the two of you on May 25th. But I was also getting 722, July 22nd. So I'm going to do another part that talks about like what's maybe going on July 22nd.